Welcome to Big Monday here on ESPN. And here from Houston Fertitta Center, you're watching the Big 12 on ESPN. One of the great home court advantages in all of college basketball. It is senior night, and the number 3 Houston Cougars take on the Kansas Jayhawks. And we welcome you courtside, everybody. John Sciambi and Fran Fraschilla. Chris Button will join us coming up. Houston is
next year, even better.
Opening tip, and Francis wins it for the Cougars. And L.J. Cryer, the Baylor transfer in his second year at Houston, one of the seniors honored here tonight.
And 4 seniors in the starting lineup, including Wilson and Francis. Great contributors.
Milos Uzan here, who's gotten better and better as the season has gone on. Shot clock is under 10. Uzan fires. And that one tipped out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. Houston. Meanwhile, for the Kansas Jayhawks, their starting 5, Harris, Mayo, Griffin, Adams, and Hunter Dickinson, the guy that bears watching, makes good decisions, good passer.
Playing particularly well lately, John. 19 and 9. Not that time.
Overpassing that time as he was looking to hit KJ Adams. Here's Malik Wilson, who's on senior night, getting a chance to be in the starting lineup. And that'll go.
And he's picking. Now, KU will definitely try to play through Dickinson tonight. And you can bet that they're ready for the traps inside. The monster that Houston calls it.
Dickinson at the basket, off the glass and in.
Allow themselves to catch their breath and get those easy points.
Yeah, it's a tough combo. Got to be one or the other, usually either a three-point shooting team or a team that gets to the line a lot. Adams up and under, had it blocked, gets it back, gets fouled.
They've usually played with.
Adams get.
Good job by KJ. He's really improved that free throw shooting over his career.
Uzan looking to turn the corner. The floater is good.
It's amazing.
Almost 3 minutes into the game, and Uzan with a couple of fouls. So their point guard will sit. We'll see for how long. Feed inside Dickinson. Score it. As count that Wilson jumper. Sharp rebounds. And a kick out to Cryer. Mentioned what a good offensive rebounding team Houston is. Cryer collects, gets it back to Wilson. Cryer fires. You think defense, but this year a more efficient offensive team. Adams can't hit as that shot was contested. And Houston the other way, leading by a point. Cryer off 1 foot, step back, rolls it home. He is creative. We watch.
They're the same player.
Sharp the hesitation, flips it up, offensive rebound and the putback. And Dickinson hit the deck.
Well, Bill Self wanted to know who was.
Dickinson inside. Shot wouldn't fall. Gets his own miss and puts it home. Dewani Harris. Harris using the screen from Adams. Flory Bidunga feeds Adams. Has his shot blocked. Adams. And that one is out of bounds. And it'll be Houston. He was kind of Bidunga's coming out party.
It looked that way, but last 9 games he's averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds. He's still got a bright future. And he's going to get his chance to guard some guys that bring the energy like Tugler every single night.
Does not do all that well.
This guy's been good energy, Coit.
Storr had his shot blocked as he gets knocked down. And Doug Sermon saying that'll be 3 free throws. Kelvin Sampson can't believe it. But then he got his arm.
Good call. Doug Sermon was.
A.J. Storr last year led Wisconsin. Averaged in on 8 to go here in the first half. Dickinson. And Wilson rebounds the miss. Malik Wilson pushing the pace. Wilson, left hand, and he is fouled.
Now Malik Wilson,
Very double overtime at Allen Fieldhouse.
career. And then they'll close their season in Lawrence on Saturday.
Jayhawks won for their last 9. They haven't scored in over 3 minutes, and yet within 5. And David Coit ends that stretch with a 3-point jumper.
I got a feeling he's going to be back next year. He's got that extra year because he played in junior college. He is feisty, and he can make shots. And that was great defense by Cryer right in front of us.
3/4 of his shots are 3-pointers. Speaking of threes, L.J. Cryer. Coit puts it on the floor, finds Adams, and one. K.J. Adams to the line. Adams in and out. Arsenault here with Passmore on him. Arsenault jumper contested. Dickinson pulls down the board and has it knocked away.
Toughness. You got to be tough against this team.
Cryer from the free throw line shoves it.
Class. This is the cornerstone of what this program is rebounding and limiting turnovers. He's told us, don't be afraid. I want to tell my guys, don't be afraid to miss a shot because we're going to get it on the glass.
Coit after the opposite pass from Dickinson, and he knocks it down. David Coit making an impact.
Yeah, but a good job by Hunter Dickinson. Did not panic. Created a little space with his dribble, and then he used that size to go cross court.
So here's Wilson at the offensive end. Cryer wide open.
Biggie Coit just put his head down, as did Bill Self, as to say, don't leave Cryer.
Coit will try again and hit again.
There you go.
So it's no Milos Uzan because of a couple of fouls.
Kelvin is very conservative with players with 2 fouls in the first half.
Adams puts it on the floor, a little bit strong, but he's fouled.
When you attack,
Adams triggers, and we're tied up.
yeah, but I think if you're Kelvin Sampson,
And now Zeke Mayo.
good fight on the defensive backboards that time by KU.
Wow,
That's
and
nice.
Bidunga throws
Nice.
it down.
Out of the-
It hangs off the window, wouldn't fall. Tugler rebounds. And now L.J. Cryer. Houston down a couple. Cryer. And the Cougs have the lead.
Well, that's an experience. But Dunga thought.
Seniors 16 of their 26. Active hands for Houston.
LJ's been comfortable with the ball this season without Uzan.
Cryer inside, off the glass and in. Oh, acrobatic shot, LJ.
16 minutes with fouls.
Cryer jumper. Tugler the rebound and the putback. JoJo Tugler, and the lead is 5.
That, my friend, is wingspan.
Well, there's that offensive rebounding that Chris Budden was alluding to. Mayo puts it on the floor, left hand scoop, and it's good. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Count it. And Zeke Mayo with a beautiful shot as the buzzer sounded.
Nice job. He gets it up with the left hand and softly, and it caresses the rim, drops in.
30-27 at the break. Let's send it off the bench. Three-pointers.
Yeah, they've matched Houston's toughness so far in this first 20 minutes. And see, you can't do that. Hunter's got to be stronger with the ball right here. That's not a good start. But that's partly a great defense by a team that is a great defensive team.
Tugler gets bumped.
Not easy at Houston. Kelvin's very demanding, but He's 2 feet above the rim on that picture. He's still growing into his game, right?
Dickinson goes at the basket, had it knocked out of bounds from behind by Jawanda Roberts.
Hunter's not the fastest of foot. He's obviously effective when he's near the basket, but because he's not fleet, it allows the defense, especially these athletes, to get in his way.
No.
Yeah. But you know what I like about it? There's such a great player development program here. They allow him to experiment.
Yeah, no doubt that they let him take that shot. There's Uzan, who was on the bench for most of that first half.
You know, a lot of coaches will play a guy with...
Looking for some space. Roberts puts it up, and that rolls out. Coit pulls it down.
I told you earlier, Roberts and KJ Adams, they're clones. That's a foul.
And Adams will go to the line. KJ a little frustrated that he didn't gather himself. And Adams take on North Carolina. The day caps off at 10 Eastern. Number 3 Houston, and rebound Kansas the other way. Adams at the basket, puts it in, and one. KJ Adams.
Good job by Dickinson, that Bill Self will have coached at Kansas that does not have an NBA player.
Uzan picks up his dribble and now gets to Roberts. Roberts at the basket. Good job by Dickinson, and an even better job by Roberts to gather it back and put it home. And the three-pointer there is nice look from Dickinson as he finds Mayo.
Remember what Kelvin said, don't let Dickinson throw fastballs when he passes cross court. And the 2 that have connected have been fastballs.
Coit with the takeaway. Coit gets it to Harris, who lays it in. And how about Kent? Find themselves on the short end, trailing by a point. David Coit playing big minutes in this game.
He's plus 11, John, tonight. Good pass.
Good look. And inside, how about Mayo putting that home? Did he go left hand?
I think I don't know, he double pumped it, but Coit once again, he's already made 3 threes, 5th time this year he's done that. But I've always loved his toughness, and I think Bill Self appreciates it too.
Uzan inside and looking for his shot, looking for his shot enough.
Absolutely, and see that's a pass. You cannot try to sneak through the Houston defense. Zeke Mayo cannot afford those kind of turnovers.
Malik Wilson with the bucket, and Houston.
Stay out there. He's been exploited a little bit defensively, but other than that, he's been really rock solid.
Are you making up statistics, Fran?
Oh, yeah.
Off the glass and good for Jawanda Roberts.
That's worth 2 points.
What are we doing? After that, he became known as the Wanderer.
6 years of wandering and an incredible career. And Kelvin Sampson was super emotional as Jawanda Roberts went to hug him on senior night. It was a really moving moment between those two. You think about it, 11 years for Kelvin, and Jawan's been here for 6 of them.
And Jawan's not in the loony bin yet. Handling Kelvin. Watch out.
Milos Uzan knocks it down. Sharp wide open. Coit rebounds the miss. Kansas down 4.
Yeah, they have to eliminate these turnovers. Kansas is competing tonight.
Feed inside, and Dickinson is fouled, and Hunter.
There were about 25 high major coaches to see. I don't really know. Well, Kelvin said, well, we're recruiting you now.
He was 6'6", about 190 pounds when he arrived on campus, and now, as coach says, with shoes on, 6'8", about 235.
Yep, and it speaks to the great player development they have at Houston.
Sharp will try again. This time he hits. Can't hit that time. Dickinson, good rebound. Dickinson inside and puts it home, and a great look.
Yeah, terrific.
And hit that. Adams goes and pulls down the rebound. Mayo pushing. And Dickinson gets fouled, and Hunter will go to the line.
Have a good effort last couple possessions.
Gets him. Man, that's a good one coming up on ESPN2 Tuesday night. BYU and Iowa State. Sharp step back just beyond the elbow, and that'll go.
Well, he put his check.
Marquise Passmore into the game. Adams collects and is fouled. And we'll see when Kelvin Sampson elects to put him back in the game.
You know, if you
not able to hit. And back the other way we go with Houston leading by a couple. Roberts and Adams. And Roberts with the bucket. Jawan Roberts with 2 more. He's got 6.
Yeah, with the right hand, but he had to work for it. Big stretch for Kansas now. They cannot have any empty possessions.
Adams gets it to go and pumps his fist. KJ Adams. Sharp will fire.
I don't. Well, he must have hit him on the hand.
81%.
Yep, you see Marquise gets too close.
State and number 24 Arizona at 11 Eastern. Super Tuesday tomorrow night.
Turnover.
Uzan gets it to Wilson. Left hand, he reversed it. Timeout
there. BYU, Iowa State going to meet tomorrow. They could meet in a week.
Adams able to find Dickinson, who gets fouled.
Usually hover in the 40s.
His free throw. He's got a dozen. And Kansas now within.
And you got to get a great shot here.
Inside, great look, and the seal, and Dickinson with the deuce.
That was set up by Hunter Dickinson.
Coit playing huge minutes and having a really nice night. And a steal, that one telegraphed. And Malik Wilson the throwdown. That was like a pick 6.
Yes, sir. And that was a momentum killer. At least temporarily. Hunter's been not as accurate as normal tonight on some of those passes.
Dickinson the rebound. Coit leading Kansas. Hunter Dickinson, his 61st career double-double. Going to work on Tugler.
Nice.
Oh, look at that shot.
Beautiful, beautiful move. He used the rim to particularly LJ has taken over games. We've seen him do it a few times.
Cryer back to Uzan. Shot clock is under 10. Uzan puts it on the floor. And over the smaller Coit, he couldn't hit. Harris, their floor general. Back to Dickinson. Double team here. Swing to Mayo. Coit at the basket. And it's Houston basketball.
Yeah, that's a tough shot for the smallest guy in the court right there.
Milos Uzan, the Oklahoma transfer. 10 points in this one. Shot clock winding down. Uzan off balance. Wouldn't go. Cryer is there. Cleans it up and puts it in. And in the right place at the right time, his first two.
Pressed Kelvin today. Chris, we said, who's your MVP? And he thought about it, and he said LJ Cryer.
Yep, that was the guy he picked. Adams inside, Dickinson, and had it knocked away.
Well, a couple empty possessions are going to hurt Kansas's chances, but there's more time on the clock for them now than it was for Houston in that second overtime.
Shot clock under 10. Roberts working on Adams. Roberts bullying his way at the basket off the window. It rolls off, but there's Sharp with a huge offensive rebound.
Got a foul.
And Bill Self saying foul.
I got a timeout first.
The last decade. And this has quickly become the toughest stop on the circuit in this league. Shot clock under 10. Cryer working. Cryer step back.
There's another rebound.
And another offensive rebound. And Bill Self saying foul, foul, foul. And they foul LJ Cryer. National title contender, there's no doubt. I mean, you're going to be hearing a lot about Duke and Auburn as teams capable of winning it all and favored to win it all. But Houston certainly a team that will be more than capable of pulling it off. A reminder at the conclusion of our game, SportsCenter with SVP, and he'll be speaking. Xavier Francis not able to hit, and Kansas down by 5. Just got to get a good shot up. Harris
trying to get the 3. Oh,
and
yeah.
Coit able to hit it.
Yep.
And Bill Self saying pressure, pressure, and foul.
Plenty of time. Roberts and Francis are two guys you would love to foul. I don't know that I would foul these guards, but you probably have to.
Role player. Coit with 14. Sharp gets them both. He's got a dozen. And a turnover there. And that is pretty much going to do it.
State of Texas, and this is kind of emblematic of the night.
Harris just lost this.
You got some talent out here.
And you have a great defensive team.
And you have a great defensive team, man. They're going to have a
LJ Cryer.
2 possessions. They need a 3.
Mayo. And Roberts grabs it, and that'll do it. Houston wins it 65-59. Kelvin Sampson will join Scott Van Pelt coming up on SportsCenter. For Chris Button, Fran Fraschilla, and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here in Houston. Cougars win it